This bad boy is so determined to just stay on my face. We are at war. We are seriously at war right now. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back. I am Tasha Jade, the owner of The Styling Tea, which is a site dedicated to fashion, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, and travel. So if you like this type of content, please stick around through the rest of the video. I am actually going to be getting ready with you guys this morning. I'm actually going to show you my skincare routine. So if you've seen some of my other videos, you will know that in my second vlog, I talked about the fact of doing a not a get to know me, but a skincare routine video with you guys. So today I'm gonna do it. I finally am ready to do it. I have some time. So we're gonna chat as I show you guys exactly what it is that I put on my skin. I am a skin enthusiast, so I really am very passionate about healthy skin. Having been someone who has struggled with skincare issues my entire life, I do want to make sure that what I'm putting on my skin is actually working, because I've had issues with my skin for many, many years. So right now we're in my bedroom, as you guys can see. So this is where all the magic does not happen. I mean, let's be honest, we're still in quarantine right now. So unless you are booed up in a relationship and you got that person that is sitting right next to you, probably not getting any either. So we're in this together. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and get set up, and then let's go ahead and wash this face and start the day. Okay, guys, so first off, to start the day, there's one of my products that I actually use that I get directly from the esthetician's office that I go to for my facials and also for some of my other skincare treatments. I am a big believer in doing facials every single month because it's basically like just extra care on your skin, and it gets into that deep cleaning that we ourselves aren't really good at doing. So one of the products that I actually pick up from their office is this Crystal Clean cleanser. It's actually a gentle cleanser, but it's come from Dr. Naji, so it's MD Naji, and I actually pick it up from the Elysium Advanced Skincare office here in Oakland. So if you are in the Oakland area or in the Bay Area, definitely check them out, especially if you're a person of color, because I think sometimes trying to find a really good esthetician can be really hard, especially for us brown skinned people, because we want to make sure that our melanin stays intact and we don't end up with hyperpigmentation. But this place, I've been going to them for the past, oh gosh, 5 years, and they have literally transformed my skin. Like, if I can find photos of what my skin used to look like before, I might have deleted them just because it's kind of harsh. But I am someone who actually suffers from acne problems as well as hyperpigmentation. So I have combination skin. So for me, breaking out has always been an issue ever since I was younger. So using like a really good gentle cleanser on my skin that doesn't dry it out is actually really good. So I'm going to go ahead and push this on my face and get started. The other thing that I also use is a Clarisonic brush. So I do not wash my face with my actual hands. And before I start washing my face or doing any type of product, I always wash my hands, because you want to make sure that you are removing all of like bacteria and stuff off of your face, off of your fingers, because your skin is literally going to be absorbing all of that. So Just gonna wash my hands really quick and then we'll get started. Alright guys, so when I actually wash my face, the one thing I do is I wash in circular motions going outwards, never go inwards, because one thing I've learned over the years is that that is a way for you to bring all of the oils and the impurities back into your skin. So you always want to wash outwards. And the other part is just be gentle around your eye area, because that is very loose or very thin skin, so that does not regenerate very easily. But I also wash all the way down to my neckline or close to my décolletage area. And I do this in a motion for at least like a good 15 to 20 seconds. So that way I can really make sure that I'm getting into my pores, really opening them up. Just getting them really excited for the day. And then I can go ahead and just rinse this off. As you can see, it does kind of get a little bit of a foaming action on your skin. So I do like that. I hate the cleansers where you pump in and it's literally just foam. I do like there to actually feel like there's some type of soap consistency. So some type of texture. And this is perfect. So I love it. So fresh and so clean. Oh my gosh. Okay, so next step, of course, is just doing a nice little light dab to wipe off the excess water off of it. So it's okay if my face is a little bit damp, because I do want there still to be moisture still in my skin. But the next thing I do is, after my initial cleanse, I follow it up, and I actually found this product on Amazon, which is really good. So I have known about this product for a little bit of time. I just hadn't tried it, and I've been using this. I actually showed you guys this product when I first bought it in one of my vlogs, and told you guys I would wait until I was doing this one to actually start using it, but I couldn't wait. So I actually got this product called Minimo Glow, and this is a turmeric facial scrub. So this stuff, you guys, is everything. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because first of all, look at the consistency of it. It smells, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Like, it's just like, it's like heaven on your skin. It's so good. I will tell you, this does say it is for your face, but you also can use this on your body. I've tried it. So turmeric is really good for helping you with hyperpigmentation. So if you do have brown spots on your skin, use this twice a day, and this actually helps to minimize them. So what I do is, and this is why you also want your skin to be damp. You also don't want to wait in time, but you want to just start applying it to your skin, just like this. And then rub it all the way around in a circular motion. I will tell you, you can also do this in the shower, but what my best recommendation, having done this, is don't let your skin be so wet, because when you go to try to apply it, it doesn't really stick, and you want it to form like a hold on your skin. And there's a reason why, because we are going to let this sit on our face up to 10 minutes. And the reason why is because it allows the turmeric to literally soak into your pores and work its magic. So you want to be careful around the eye area, of course. And I am a big believer, if you are putting makeup and stuff all the way down towards your neck, you should be also doing the same thing with your skincare products, because this area should never be forgotten, ever. So it is a part of your face. It is much needed to make sure that your skin and the elasticity area stays nice and firm. So treat it with care. So just like with my facial wash, I like to move this around in a circular motion, being very careful of my eye area, just to let it really soak into the skin. And then I let this sit. So I'm going to let this sit for about a good, I think I'm just going to do for a good like 3 minutes today because, like I said, you can use this twice a day. I would recommend, if you do have an issue with hyperpigmentation, start using it twice a day just so you can start getting the effects of it. It's not harsh on your skin, so if you are someone that likes natural products, this is a really good product to use. It's literally just turmeric. I mean, there's other stuff in it too, like basically like sugar, shea butter, turmeric, honey. There's honey in here, so honey is actually really good because it gives you like a nice natural glow. So when I first used this product, you guys, after I took it off my face was glowing. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous. So I highly recommend it. Like, I don't know why I haven't been using turmeric before, but I'm about to be using this like all the time. So, and like I said, I also use it on my body as well too. So wherever you have hyperpigmentation issues, brown spots, scarring, or anything, definitely use this. So for me, I have always been, like I said, I've always been, you know, really passionate about skin because I suffered from issues and insecurities with my skin since I was a teenager. And I remember feeling like I didn't want to show my actual skin for years because I had brown spots, I had acne scarring, and it just made me feel really, really insecure. So anytime I would ever step out the house, I would always have makeup on because it was like a shield for me. So it made me feel like I could face the rest of the world. And I honestly, I think the problem for me was that I just didn't know the right things to do for my skin. My skin was very sensitive. I didn't realize that a lot of it also has to do with your diet. And so for me, like, as you know, a teenager and even into my 20s and even into like my early 30s, I was just consuming whatever it is that I wanted. Dairy, carbs, sugars, and all that stuff has a reaction to your body. So your skin will definitely tell you that something's up when you're giving it something that it doesn't like. So my skin was cursing at me, to say the least. So for me, I feel like your skin is really your most luxurious accessory. It is your most valuable accessory, and you want to protect it. So if I could go back in time and tell my younger self anything, I would say definitely spend more time investing in skincare products. I do not buy stuff that you can just find over the counter, like in like a Target or Walmart. That is not the stuff that I buy because a lot of those products are topical, but they really don't work. And that's just for me. Like, they may work for other people, but for me personally, they've never worked for me. None of their acne products ever worked, except for one. There's one product I will show you that actually does work for me, and it is, where is it? Listen, I am not plugging this. I am not getting paid for this, but there's one product, if I can help you, that I will say does work as a topical for acne, and that is this. So this is Different Gel. You can get this in, I don't know if you can get it in Target, but I do know you can get it in Walmart. So definitely go to Walmart and find this. This product is amazing. So if you suffer from adult acne, get that product ASAP. If you can't find it in Walmart, I mean, let's be honest, everybody is standing in lines every day just trying to get in the store just to get water and toilet paper. So go to Amazon. Amazon definitely has it. You can get it pretty quickly. I think I got like a 2-pack for $25 on Amazon, honestly, but it's worth it. You pretty much use it day and night as like a topical. Just dab it, you know, wherever you have breakouts, and it starts to just go away. I've used everything. I've used retinol products, and retinol is good for sure, but I don't use retinol over the counter. I use a higher grade of retinol, so it's not like Retin-A Micro. I use products that are really created by dermatologists to really enhance and improve the skin care or the skin texture. So But yeah, so I've said this before that like if I wasn't interested, if I wasn't, you know, really focusing on fashion and lifestyle content and hadn't gone down the route that I did, you know, in terms of journalism, I think a part of me would have actually ventured into to being an esthetician or even a dermatologist. Although I don't know if I'd really want to go to medical school for as long as you have to. But whatever. So the thing for me is that I would have wanted to do that because I feel like if you are going to be in the skincare industry, you definitely need to understand, and I honestly am a big believer, you really need to know what it feels like to really suffer from skin issues, because a lot of us like really just feel like it's a barrier from allowing us to be able to be our authentic selves. You know, I mean, that's honestly how I felt. And it wasn't until I found a really good esthetician who worked with me to do the right facials. And I did do treatments. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going to say this whole skincare treatment is going to be the thing that's going to immediately like make your skin look perfect. No, you do have to find out what is really wrong with your skin and then start building a consistent skincare regimen. So my regimen is something that you can do to keep working on your skin. So continuously using these types of products is going to improve the health of your skin. But I'm a big believer in, you know, getting certain treatments. Like, I don't do Botox, all that stuff, but just like facials or microdermabrasion or chemical peels, like all of that stuff. I'm a very, very big believer in all of that. So I will preach that to the choir. I will sing it from the rooftops because I believe it. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and actually wash this mask off of my face now because it has been about 5 minutes. So I'm just going to use a regular washcloth, just stamping it. And you want to just wipe it off with the washcloth. I will tell you, do not use one that actually is white. If you can use a washcloth that you just don't really care about if like it stains, use that. So just completely wipe it off just like that. The reason why is because it does leave a yellow stain on your washcloth. So like I already know for me, like I'm gonna have to go back and buy some more. So like that's what it looks like after you start to wipe it off. And even when you wash it, it still stays there. So my current washcloths are a bit destroyed. So, and I'm okay with it only because one, I didn't pay a lot for my washcloths. Well, I don't pay a lot for washcloths anyways like that. But also, I mean, I can easily just buy more. So don't use something that like you would be upset with if you basically got it messed up and it wasn't back in the original condition. So you want to make sure that you're using some lukewarm water, lukewarm to warm water, because you want your pores to be nice and open as you're taking this mask off. And I have to say, honestly, I think this is my favorite part because it just feels so good, you guys. Like, oh, I don't know. It's just something about the removal part. It just feels so therapeutic. I don't know. It's just very relaxing. I think it's also the fact of just having like a warm cloth on your skin. Like, you know, when you were a kid and like your mom would just come in and just put like a warm towel on your face, like if you were, or a cold one if you were sick. It's like that. It's just like a very calming effect. I don't know, that's just me. I might be the only one that feels that way. Let me know in the comments below if that was something that your mom did for you. I don't know if that was just something my mom used to do. Alright, so I have got all of the residue taken off of my skin. And you want to definitely just make sure you follow up. Just because I have found that there are times like I thought I had removed all of it, and when I went to go and apply my serums, there was still sugar all on my skin, and it's very sticky and annoying. So, and let's be honest, it also has honey in there, so I think that's where some of the stickiness comes from. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. This is such a great way just to like wake up in the morning and just start the day. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so the next product that I actually use is my Laura Mercier. This is actually a flawless skin perfecting spray. So it is like a water. It's very good. You can just literally just spray it directly onto your skin. I also spray it down towards my neck. As I said, don't forget about your neck, and your neck will not forget about you. And then I just let it just sit into the skin. I do like to move it around a little bit with my fingers, just so that way it gets everywhere it needs to. Because one thing I will say, when it sprays, it is not a light, misty spray. So it's in your face. So you want to make sure that like when it sprays, you're getting it everywhere, so you're not just wasting product. And make sure you get it all up in your eyes as well too. So the next part that I do, and I will tell you guys, like, this skincare routine that I'm doing for you is one that I do at least once a week. Everything that I am doing right now, with the exception of this next step, is every day. But this next step, I only do it once a week because when you're in a hurry, like, you don't have time to be doing all these steps. You know what I mean? So some things I will say can wait, and you can just do them like once during the week, and you're still giving your skincare, you're still giving your skin life. So I actually have a collagen mask that is, I actually purchased this from Amazon, and I actually got the recommendation from another vlogger who did this on her channel, and I fell in love with it once I first tried it. So it is a gold mask of collagen. It's a bio collagen gel facial mask, and it looks just like this. So you just apply it directly onto to your skin, just like that. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And the collagen is like right inside of the mask. So you just put it on, make sure that all of the ends slide on very easily. Woo. Just like that. And then from here, I take my facial roller, which is great because I just roll it all over the skin. 1, to settle the mask. 2, to also make sure that the products seep into my pores. And the good part about this is that I feel it spreading all throughout my skin. And I move it upwards and outwards, never inwards. And I just run this all over for at least a minute. One thing I don't like about this mask is that whoever created this must have created it for someone who has like a very, very, very small mouth, because the lip part barely fits around my lip. There is a smaller little roller that you can use to really get into your creases. So you can use this like around your eyes and around your nose. I use this also right up by my lip. I can get that as well. And you just keep rolling it just over your skin. I'm going to go ahead and remove the mask, take it off of my skin. Can you tell my skin is glowing? Doesn't it look good? So I have some serum that is left over. So wherever the mask did not go, I like to move it into those areas. So all of my skin is getting as much tender loving care as it possibly can get. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Alright guys, so the next step after that, I will go ahead and put on my different gel. As I mentioned to you guys earlier, this stuff is awesome. You don't need a whole lot. Like, I use about that much for my breakouts. I have one that's like right here, and it is irritating the crap out of me because I have been treating it with different gel and retinol products at night, and this bad boy is so determined to just stay on my face. We are at war. We are seriously at war right now. Like, I want this thing to go away. The other thing I also learned as a trick is that if you have, we all have this, but like when you get facials, the one thing I absolutely hate are going through the extractions. Like, oh, they're such a nightmare. So one of the estheticians that I saw told me to put your salicylic acid serum, your different gels, your retinols, whatever you're using to treat your breakouts, put it on your nose because it helps to treat the blackheads in your nose. So when you go and get your facials and they start pulling out those tools for the extractions, you don't have to be sitting there cringing like crazy because it's not going to hurt as much. Because this stuff here helps with that. And I'm very happy to learn that trick because that is the one part that I absolutely hate about getting a facial. It is the worst. Yeah. And then any other areas that I might see on my face, I will add it there too. So I know there was one that was coming in right about here. And there was one right over here. All right. So that is done. So the next step that I actually do is I put it on my serums, and this is more so for brightening my skin. So because I do have like some hyperpigmentation areas, I do want to make sure that I treat those. So I use a product, and I will link this down below. You can actually buy this. You can get it either directly from the site or you can go directly on Amazon. Go through Amazon because it's a lot easier. But this product is called Cosmetics. Can you see it? I know it's a little light, but it's called Cosmetics. This is their Simply Brilliant Serum. And this it works wonders. It helps to brighten your skin and even out the skin tone. So you basically just pump a little bit, 2 pumps into your skin, to the palm of your hand, and then just work it in a circular motion around your skin. So I put this all over my skin, and it feels so nice. It does kind of have a little bit of a strong scent to it. Not like an overpowering one, but it's not one. It's definitely a serum scent. I don't know how to describe it, but it's definitely a strong scent. But you'll feel like a nice little like tingly sensation, and that's just because of all of the acids that are in it, the product. I do run it down my neck, of course, because I don't want my face to be brighter than my neck. I mean, that's really not going to happen, but still, it's the principle. I want to make sure my neck gets equal treatment. So from here, the next thing that I will do is I love this brand. I came across them when I used to use FabFitFun subscription boxes, and they had sent me this product a while back. I actually canceled my FabFitFun because I was getting such a large amount of products and I wasn't able to use them all. But Elemis is a really awesome brand. They have such amazing oils, and even some of their skincare products are really great too. So this one here is the Rose Facial Oil, which is pro collagen. So can you tell that I'm really all about my collagen? Can you? So I like to take this and apply this in the mornings. I don't use this at nighttime. I use a different oil at night, but I just add 2 or 3 drops directly into my palm. And then what I like to do is I like to mix this with my moisturizer. So I will take my moisturizer, which is a Niacin 24. I will link this down below where you can actually find this. And I just add the niacin into my palm as well. And I'm actually running low on this one, so hopefully this will actually work. I got it on my hand. All right, so that's about as much as I will use. And then I mix them together, right? And I just move it all over my skin. And before you ask me, what about an eye cream? I have not forgotten. I like to add my eye cream as well. I just always add it last. And that's just my preference. You don't have to. You can add it before. But I like to mix this all the way into my skin, move it all the way around, down towards my chest, make sure that every last bit of my skin is getting a nice drink of water, of moisture. All right, so for my eye cream, what I actually use, this product is so good. I also use this from Naya 24. Another product that I use, which is really good, and I will link this down below as well. This is actually called Skin Owl. I think you can actually find this on Sephora, so I'll link it down below. But this one is actually a nourishing and stimulating eye concentrate. So this helps as far as tightening and retaining the elasticity in your skin. Whereas this one here, it does the same thing, but this is more for if you have dark circles under your eyes. I don't have that issue, but it's also great for just really like an intensive like tightening of the skin and just making sure your skin is in tip-top shape. So think of it as like basically working your muscles. That's what this is for. Whereas this one here, a little bit lighter, a little bit softer. So I like to use this one here during the daytime. Like it's like this is the intensive treatment, and then I use this one at night. And like I said, I'll link them both down below so you can find out where you can actually pick up yours. So I basically just take a little bit out of the container, apply it right around my eye. I use my middle finger to actually do this, but I apply it enough so that way it basically, you can see the actual treatment. And the reason being is because, one, if you live in a very dry climate, like California is a very dry state as far as like temperature, so we don't get a lot of moisture. I mean, in the Bay Area we do get more, but even still, when I go outside, I want to make sure that my eye area is not dry. And I have really bad allergies during the springtime, so right now I'm sure you can hear that I'm sounding very congested. It's my allergies. And so therefore I have to apply more eye cream to make sure that my eyes stay nice and moisturized, because right around here it'll get so dry, and it makes my like the creases like start to crack. So I want to make sure that this stays nice and moisturized during the summertime. In the wintertime, that's not the issue for me, but during the the spring and summertime, it is an issue. All right, so now that that part is done, I am going to add a final mist onto my skin because I like to keep my skin nicely hydrated. I got this Radiant Dew. I just shake it up because the consistency kind of breaks a little bit when it sits. But this product is called Radiant Dew. You see it? Yeah, so it is from Skin and Company, and it's really good. It's just a nice extra piece of mist to add onto your skin, just to give it that nice, fresh, dewy look before you step out the house. So, it just smells so clean too. I love it. Oh, it's so good. So I will add that on, and then lastly, before I will actually be done with my skincare routine, there's two other things that I will do. One is you can't leave without sunscreen. So I actually just use a simple protective sunscreen. This one you can literally get anywhere, but I use the Nivea protective and sensitive skin sunscreen. Is for SPF 30, which is good. So unless you're going like out for like a day at the beach, you don't need anything higher than that, unless you are fairer in skin. So if your skin complexion is actually a little bit fairer, then you should definitely increase your the amount of how much you're using. But a lot of products that we actually use for like moisturizers, you can find your SPF already in it. So if you don't have time to add additional sunscreen, just get products that actually already have it. So I just put it into my hands just like this, and then I rub it all over my skin in a circular motion. And I like how light it is, because the one thing I will say is finding a sunscreen that doesn't turn my skin like white or like this purplish. It's not even purple. It's like this weird like white color. I don't know what it is, but it turns my skin like this weird color, and it doesn't even look natural. It looks like I'm wearing like clown makeup. So this is actually really good, and I love it. So I will link that down below where you can find it. I mean, you can honestly find it in pretty much every single store, honestly. I mean, it's a common product that every store carries, but I'll still link where I found it so you don't have to go searching for it. I will do the work for you. All right, and then lastly, before I actually leave, the last piece of moisturizer that I will use on my skin is my Dior lip balm. And I love this product. It feels so good. And the other great part about it, it's actually their Dior Lip Glow. So what I love about it is that it gives you like a nice little pop of color. I actually have to get some more of this because I'm running really low. But it's just a nice bit of, it actually has like a nice little like pinkish tint onto it. So I just add this onto my lips. And I'm only applying this much on here because I'm literally like running so low on it. And that's it. Ready to start the day. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in with me today as I took you through my skincare routine. I hope you guys found this really enjoyable and entertaining, and also helpful. So if you guys are having any issues with your skin or having any problems, definitely check out a dermatologist or esthetician in your area because they are knowledgeable, they have the expertise, but I'm just sharing what it is that I know with you guys, friend to friend, you know, because that's what friends do. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Make sure that if you are not subscribed to my channel, that you subscribe so you can make sure that to know when a new video actually hits from myself, and you can get that tea from me. I'm Tasha Jade. This is the Styling Tea. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.